Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Aces High. Today, I feel like bringing you guys some more comedy. For those of you that have been asking, I did see the new Epic History TV video. One of my originals, one of my mods on my Discord server, he actually pointed it out to me, and that's gonna be coming up in the next couple days for sure, because I really do want to watch it. Love the channel. That being said, Al Murray, really funny guy. Can't get enough of him. I'm getting ready to dive into some other comedians, so stick around for that. But meanwhile, here is Al Murray on why modern medicine is ridiculous. I think this will be a lot of fun, especially with COVID and everything going on, because I don't know about over in Great Britain and everything, but there are so many people that I hear that are saying the vaccine's ridiculous, the vaccine, is just a microchip in your arm and just all this kind of loony baloney crap. Well, this ought to be fun just because, I mean, although it doesn't talk about COVID-19 or anything, maybe it kind of has a lot of the same things I hear. Anyway, I do have a link to my Discord down in the description, so join up and you can talk to me in there. You can talk to everybody, and it's a growing community. And hit that sub button, hit that like button, stick around. I'm actually growing decently fast. I'm happy with it. Anyway, I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna shut up, go grab myself a drink. Let's get watching.
These days, we live our lives wrapped in cotton wool. We just take our pills and we get better. I mean, it's just ridiculous now, the lives people live. I mean, everyone these days has got asthma, haven't they? Oh, I can't get down the stairs. Oh, I can't get back up. I'm all right now. It's ridiculous. It's that bad. Buy a fucking bungalow, for Christ's sake. I mean, everyone drives their kids to school, so the kids won't be run over by the people driving their kids to school. As a result, we're breeding an entire generation of barrel-chested, pigeon-toed, flat-footed, socially inadequate, no-sense-direction twats.
I mean, we are definitely
There's
easier
always university,
or
isn't there, Seamus?
softer than the last generation.
The point is this. British thinking gave us, of course, penicillin and antibiotics. Now, in the old days, when you got sick, right, you get a proper fucking illness, wouldn't you? You'd be poorly at breakfast, dead by tea. Boils in the armpits, quit making plans. It's over. In the old days, you get a proper fucking illness, wouldn't you? Yeah? Like the plague.
Not a plague.
That's right, the plague, not a plague.
Yeah.
Not Steve's plague, not Seamus's plague, not Kieran's plague, no, the plague. Yeah, with this cheeky nickname, the Black Death. It's going to kill you. It's bring out your dead, isn't it? Not bring out your wheezy. It's going to get you. It's a proper fucking illness. This disease means business. It's carried by rats, for Christ's sake. It kills 1 in 3 people, gets itself a nursery rhyme. That is a proper
True. 1 in 3. That's wow. It's actually Jesus.
In the old days, they
That's
had
a lot.
proper illnesses, didn't they? Plagues, poxes, palsies, and agues. Not syndromes and disorders. Oh, Jesus. Shot they've got us dying of now. Sweet. You know, in the old days, what you do when you got sick, yeah? You got the plague and it was going to kill you, yeah? There's only one way of getting over that illness. One simple way. You had to do what
Death.
Collier does every time he gets sick. One simple thing. What you do is you snap out of it! 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 People with ME would take their exams like everybody else. And fail them if necessary. Oh yeah. Because in the old days, when you failed an exam, you were told that you failed that exam. You weren't told you could catch up with the modules on the coursework.
True. No participation trophies back in the day.
Who changed that and why were we not informed? I mean, where is the harm in turning to a 12-year-old and saying, listen, son, you failed that exam, didn't you? You failed it. Yeah? You had 2 hours in there to read, write, remember, and you blew it out your arse. You're a failure, do you understand me? You're 12 and you're a failure. Where is the harm in saying that to a 12-year-old? I, for one, emerged unscathed. I'll tell you this much, there's a harvester on the horizon. Oh, yeah. One day I'll get my carvery. One day I'll make me money on the food. I mean, the point is this, in the old days, you'd snap out of it. That's what the doctor would say, and he'd come at you waving a leech, wouldn't he? Yeah? Because back then, the medical profession had the good grace to admit they didn't know what the fucking hell they were doing. Come on, sir, let's drill a hole in your head, let the demon out. How about it?
God, that was a thing.
Come on, it's all right, think with your lungs, it's an established fact. Here we go.
Drill a hole, release the pressure.
Come on, snap out of it. The point is this. In the old days, you'd snap out of it. These days, you just take your pills, your penicillin, your antibiotics. Now, penicillin, antibiotics, was invented by a British inventor. Yeah? A man from Scotland, a British inventor, called Alexander Fleming. Now,
Yeah.
Alexander Fleming was between Bond books. He'd just finished GoldenEye. He was working up to Goldfinger. It was his gold phase. Now, Mr. Fleming's working method was dead simple. What he'd do is he'd eat a very big breakfast first thing, leave the plates, work through the rest of the day. Now, penicillin, antibiotics, was discovered last thing on a Friday. So he was typing away at the time, right? Oh, Mr. Bond. No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
Love all the Ian Fleming jokes.
Ejector seat. Pussy. Pussy. It's been a year. Now, suddenly the typewriter jammed. The L key got stuck down. Starts shooting out yards of Welsh. Terrifying. Welsh, or code as I prefer to call it. The Germans had used Welsh in the war, it could have been a very different outcome. There's no computer known to man that can crack it. No. They're right. Now, Alexander Fleming, he looked up from that typewriter and he looked across them plates and something caught his eye. So on one of them plates, one of them little plates, there was a piece of mould. On one of them fucking plates. And that's all that penicillin was, wasn't it? A piece of mould on a fucking plate. And he took two simple things, a piece of mould, and a fucking plate, he put them together.
I've seen this
Created
skit
penicillin,
for
saved
sure.
all your lives.
He's done this
That's
a
all it
couple
was, James.
times.
A piece of mould and a fucking plate. Do it, son, go on.
A piece of mould and a fucking plate.
Good boy. Excellent. Hold to the front row, let's go. A piece of mould and a fucking plate. Again, a piece of mould and a fucking plate.
He had this one in one of his
Everyone,
other ones, for sure.
A piece of mould and a fucking plate. And again, a piece of mould and a fucking plate. One more time. A piece of mould and a fucking plate. Take me home. A piece of mould and a fucking plate.
Dude, I love Al Murray because he's funny, he's smart, but he puts on such a good
all it was.
presentation.
Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that, Steve. Go on. Imagine it. Go on, Squire. Imagine it. Do the imagining action, Steve. Imagine it. Keep going. Keep going. I'll tell you when you've imagined it, mate. Keep going. Come on, Steve. Imagine it. Have you imagined it, Steve? Have you? Yeah, well, there's no need, is there, mate? It's happened. Alexander Fleming used British thinking to discover penicillin antibiotics. Now, British thinking is old style thinking. British thinking is pint for the fella, glass of white wine, fruit-based drink for the lady thinking. British thinking has pickle with its ploughman's lunch. British thinking selects mighty white, not French stick for its ploughman's lunch. British thinking has cheddar, not brie, with its ploughman's lunch. It's the finest thinking in the world. It's not the thinking of some sort of new man. Yeah? Say a bloke called Damien. A man wearing earring, a sort of geezer who might allow a woman to buy herself a beer. And if Alexander Fleming had been like you, Damien, his head clogged up with new man, French-based, Ponce-derived thinking, what would have happened, eh, Squire? I'll tell you. He'd have washed those fucking plates up.
Dang it. Oh man. There's something about Al Murray. Like I was saying, he's funny. I mean, we all think he's funny. He's a really funny guy. He's incredibly smart. I mean, very well educated. I know that. I think several people have told me Oxford. Um, but his presentation is just through the roof. That's what makes him. It's just great. Anyway, like I said, I do have some other comedians I'm gonna be watching. I'm excited to watch Epic History TV's new video, and I got to continue my Ottoman series at some point. Plus, there's a couple other videos on different popular British. There's one on popular British fairy tales and a couple of things like that that I just want to see how different they are from America. Anyway, hope you guys dug it. Till next time, I love y'all. This is Ace High, and I'm out.